what you're saying. Nani? Get out my business, okay?
What other tea do you bring?
So, oh my God. Saving the best for last.
Oh my
So,
God.
I know Heero and Eric don't watch reality TV.
All right, good. I can start typing now.
Real Housewives of Potomac. If y'all are like me and watched last Sunday's episode, you are on the edge of your seats because let me just say this. This season started off real catty. I'm just like, if y'all gonna be in drama with the first episode, I can't continue to watch this show. But I kept watching it. So we have two main characters. Well, three. We have Wendy Osefo, who was the first Nigerian in Real Housewives of Potomac.
Africa.
She's an AKA. That's important for y'all to know that she's an AKA. And she's a professor at the John Hopkins University. She's a CNN commentator. She has 5 degrees. I'll let you know that. She has a PhD. She's a doctor, right? So then we have the villain, her sorority sister, Giselle, who was the former first lady to a pastor who cheated on her with several women across the Atlanta.
I feel like you didn't have to add all that, but okay.
This is why it's important because they're sorority sisters, and this is why I'm laughing at the Delta because that's what they did. That's why we separated. But anyways, so
hey, oh my God.
Anyways, shots fired. So if y'all been watching, Wendy has gotten her body done. She's had 3 kids, and sometimes when you're doing a breastfeeding, the titties start here and they end up down here. So she has gotten them putting back right up here.
Full mommy makeover.
Yes, and she also got her butt done because she was the first African I've ever seen with an ass like this that didn't have a curve or anything to it. After having 3 children, I'm just like, you not African? What food are you eating? Are you eating pounded yam? Like, what are you eating? She just didn't have a booty at all. So she has a booty now. It's not excessive, which is good. It looks natural.
Hey, that's what you want.
So in the show, in this season, she's very revealing. She calls the 2 happiness. And you will see happiness in every outfit that she wears. You will see that top little peak in every shirt she wears. She's really showing her body, and her reasoning behind it was that she felt that because she's a public commentator, she's a professor at Johns Hopkins University, that she's put into this box where she cannot be sexy and be an educator or be a commentator. So she wanted to show women that you can do both. You can go to work as a professor in your suit outfit and then go to the club later on that night and shake your ass. So that was her interpretation, that she wants to show that one, she's a mother that gave to her kids and then received, it messed up the body, but she took care of it and got back sexy. But here's my problem with her sorority sister, Giselle. Giselle says, last year you had substance. So she told her when she didn't have no body done and she wasn't like boobs and showing her outfit. She said, last year you had substance. This year I'm not sure what's going on. That's what she told her in front of a whole bunch of girls. And when I tell you Wendy was not here for it, she wasn't here for it. On top of that, Giselle had brought up a rumor. And this is the problem, women. Like, if you a true friend to somebody, and if I heard a nasty rumor about my best friend, I'm definitely not going to have a conversation in front of other people. I'm going to pull that friend to the side and have that conversation with her. But here's Giselle's problem, because she likes reality TV. And this time she picked the wrong one. Giselle takes it upon herself to go to a table full of women and say, and talk about Wendy's husband. There's an allegation that he has a baby by another woman. Allegations. Allegations. No. We don't know that it's true or not. But Wendy wasn't even here for it. Wendy said, don't let these cameras fool you. I will beat you. She said, I will beat your ass. And she said so much more and dragged this woman. And this is a sorority.
But hey, so can I tell you a funny story? So Shawnee used to go to this particular guy's church when she was in DC.
Oh my God. She went to Jamal's church?
Yes. And Shawnee regales me of the story of how... Hey, listen, regale the story. She said in the middle of service, some woman came down and was like, I'm pregnant with your baby. In the middle of service, Shawty said after that she dipped. She's like, I am not.
Giselle's so busy talking about everybody else in her own household ain't even in order.
It's not.
Like, it's not. And Wendy let her know that everything that's happening to you, meaning why he's cheating on you, why he's sleeping with half of Atlanta, is because of the energy you put out. And Wendy read her for filth. Like, I mean, it was all over Twitter, Facebook. She dragged this woman in. She needed this because Giselle is a bully. She's a grown-ass woman who bullies people. She has 3 children of her own, 2 sets of twins and an older daughter. She is a bully. And I'm so happy that somebody's finally put her into her place. This show is not about you, Giselle. If you're watching this, and I hope you do watch this, this show is not about you, Giselle. You need to fix your own household before you question anybody's relationship, because you're in shambles and it shows. Look at how you're dressing. You dress like you're like homeless. Like, I know they're giving you some type of money on this Bravo show. You gotta make some type of money. Like, come on. And you're a pretty woman. And you should not be dragging your sister, Kays, because that's what y'all do. Y'all drag each other. Y'all be talking about each other, fighting each other. That's what y'all do. Like, that's terrible. And Wendy, you keep showing that body, because I don't know what it's like to bear a child, and I don't know what you went through, but you look gorgeous, and I'm happy that you can still do both. Because, and that's my question, do y'all feel like if you're in a role, like, so then a woman made a comment, was like, you don't see Michelle Obama doing that. Come out. She was a first lady of the United States. It's a huge difference. Like, there's been plenty of professors at Johns Hopkins that are black, so calm down. But do y'all feel like you're able to do both if you hold a high role in some type of leadership, whether you're a professor, or you're a high-end lawyer, you're a doctor? Do you feel like you cannot have another side to you?
I mean, it's not that you can't have another side to you. It's more of what is socially accepted of that other side.
Why? Who's making that? See, no.
And I'm like,
who's making that? Who's saying that? Who says that it has to be?
I'm on your side. Relax. God damn.
Okay. I was like, sure, don't start. I said, with the Mutombo. No.
Yeah, damn. The problem, it lies in what the social standard has been set and who set that standard. Now, in the past, a lot of the socially acceptable standards have been set by men, and predominantly by men, and that falls into a conversation we'll have later. But in this situation, it just doesn't fit the scheme from a standpoint of comic books or superheroes. Wonder Woman isn't some fancy thing. She's a secretary. Peter Parker, who saves all of New York, is a photographer. Like, it just goes against the norm for you to have a title of importance and also be this free-loving character. So they have to live this double standard life. But I feel like people like her make it easier to do it. Like, me and Eric both work in healthcare, but we have a talk show that we do every day. So I think, like, it just takes time for people to better understand the importance of being able not to be two people, but being comfortable being the same person everywhere you go.
Yeah.
But why is it a problem for a person to finally feel comfortable in their own skin again? Like, I don't have a problem with. You know what I mean? Listen, having kids does something to a lot of women mentally, not just their body, just mentally.
Yeah, postpartum. She even said that. She had postpartum because she felt like she wasn't sexy. That was like an issue for her, and she overcame that.
Yeah. I've even had the conversation with my own wife. She's like, we have kids. She says, hey, listen, I know kids destroy one's body. Are you okay with me getting the twins fixed? I'm like, yeah, if that's going to make you feel good, I don't care about that. Like, some things are just have to be fixed that way. It is what it is. Like, I don't see what the problem is. And listen, if you look good, you feel good, and you want to show it off. Like, I'm not. But necessarily.
I also feel like, and that draws to the question as does she want to get the twins fixed because she wants to look good, or because that's what society has told her? And that's sort of
yeah. And a lot of times, and I hear that because I know a lot of people who aren't famous, a lot of people from high school who have gotten their bodies done. And where I see that they work, whether they're working in clubs doing bottle service and use that to their advantage to make money. I've known strippers from TF North that left and got their bodies done. You know,
shout out to
if that's what they needed to do to make ends meet, then that's what they needed to do. There's no judgment on that. You know, I feel like when a woman does something to their body, it's obviously either one, there's something they didn't like about it, or two, they need to do something so that way it can attract something that they are trying to get into. Like I said, strip clubs. That's the number one place you'll see most of the fake bodies women have, because
Valley, but it's
that's
not
the way.
it's
Exactly.
Not
That's an easy way to have 3 houses, 2 in Atlanta, 1 in Texas. Like, it's easy money. So I mean, at the end of the day, it goes to anything in terms of like even your sexual orientation. That's your choice. Yeah, that's a choice that you made to do to yourself. You don't owe anybody a conversation about what you've done to your body. You don't owe anybody a conversation. And it brings me back to a conversation I had with one of my friends about transgender people and how she was saying they don't owe you anything to tell you that they're transgender. And I'm like, yes, they do, because they cannot take my choice away. If I fall in love with a man that I think is a man, and later on down the line he's like, I was a female, he took my choice away. Because I don't want to be with a female. I want to be with a man who was born that way. That's my choice. He doesn't owe me an explanation as to why she changed into a man. She doesn't owe me that, but she does owe me my choice. That's a choice that they're taking away from me. That's important. But that's another conversation. But yeah. So Wendy, I can't wait to watch the next episode, because Giselle was like in the preview, she was like, "Can I talk to you?" Oh, now you want to talk to her? Hold on.
You've been doing too much talking already. You've been doing way too much talking.
She said, "I'm gonna beat your ass." She said, "I will beat your ass with these cameras on here." I was like, "The African, yes, the African."
I can appreciate it.
That's tea with me.
Well, that was a joyful, hot, and a lot of mixed flavors in that cup of tea today. I appreciate it. But hey, for all it's worth, hey, that's Tea with Nafi. My name's Heero. That's Eric. But for all it's worth, Eric, where can they find us and get some more?
Right here on Twitch. Right here.
Are you guys still friends with YouTube, or?
Yeah,
I mean,
no shade. No shade.
We got 3 people watching right now on YouTube. We fucks with it.
Yeah, we good. Yeah. You know, man.
I think those 3 people have some type of issues.
I mean, Twitch is where it is. Way more interactive. I feel like the stream looks better over here. I feel like we can do way more over here.
Less judgmental over here.
Oh, it is. It's a lot more free and less restrictive over here, based on the conversations that we've been allowed to have on this platform. So make sure you go ahead and follow us on Twitch. Hit that heart, hit the bell, hit that purple button that says subscribe. You know you don't want to see commercials. I mean, so just do that. Make it happen. And then you go over, hit the link tree. If you want to go over and watch us on YouTube, you're fine. You know, we'll still stream on YouTube. Facebook, we up on that too, man. We're working on TikTok and Instagram. We are chugging along. We'll be there eventually. So make sure you hit that link tree. That's where we at. And we appreciate all that action down in the comment section. And we'll catch you next time.
But it's so hard to find through the daily grind. Been working overtime. And I'm sleep deprived. Shorty on my line and we fuss and fight. Seems like every night. Don't care who's wrong or right. I hope the end is sight. Slow it down and we can catch the vibes.